Hey guys, welcome back to a third Java tutorial again with me Mayur, and in this tutorial we are gonna be talking about expressions and variables. So let's just get started. We are gonna go to file, new file and class, and I'm gonna name this class something like expressions and variables. I'm gonna click finish, and then I'm going to go type the main method, that is public static void main, and I'm gonna type in string arguments, close this parent, curly braces, sorry. Okay, now expressions are pretty much describing a thing in a single sentence, you could say. Well, in machine they are like passing a message in single sentence using characters and integers, etc. So in this tutorial we are going to be adding, in this expression tutorial we are going to be adding two numbers, that is let's just say 3 and 5, which is 8, and it's a bonus math class for you guys. So I'm gonna go system, sorry, sys system dot out dot printf. Printf is basic, stands for formatting, and as you can see, ellipse finish it out for you. I hope it works. So okay, I'm gonna type a message something like sum of percentile, sorry guys, percentile d and percentile d is percentile d, and I'm gonna put a comma there, and I'm gonna type the first number, that is 3, the second number, that is 5, separated with commas, make sure you separate it with commas, and the third is 3 plus 5, that is of course 8. And I'm gonna save this file and I'm gonna run this file. Again, before running it, I want to say you printf is like basic formatting. It C++ users might C++ users might know it very well. It's basically was used in C++, that later they brought in it Java. And percentile d is basically digit, and percentile here in string is basically stands for order. It's gonna print in exactly same order in which you have added the numbers. If I put 5 in here, it's gonna print 5 first and then 3, and the sum of the sum of 5 and 3. Basically it's just like making sure that an order is maintained. So I'm gonna run this file, and I guess, oh, what the, okay, here's my output. Sum of 3 and 5 is 8. Again, a bonus math class for you guys. So okay, now I'm gonna delete this stuff, and now we are working with variables. Variables are something like temporary value holders, you could say. Variables are gonna store some data inside them. So variables are of different types. In Java, we are declaring a variable with a data type. So data types are pretty much like integer, that is basically gonna int, that is basically stands for integer, and it's gonna store some integer value. Again, there is float, sorry guys, float, it's gonna store a decimal value, basically a float value. And there is char, it's gonna store a character, and of course string, it's gonna basically store a string. Again, it doesn't highlight because we are using string here, so it's not gonna highlight. And boolean is basically gonna store true or false value, that is 0 or 1, you could say. There are total 5 types, that is integer, char, and string, boolean. And again, there's one more data type which it is we are using right now, which is void. Void is gonna store nothing. It's gonna say that there is no value in a variable. You can also And void is also used for methods which doesn't return any value like our main method. It's not returning any value, so we are put a void there. So that's basically a 5 data types. And let's just say we are gonna work with integer for now, so I'm gonna type int a. This is a way to declare variable. This is a way, and you can also declare multiple variables putting comma around them, like int a, int b, comma c, etc. And it's also a way of declaring variables. You can also assign variables like a equal to 10, oh sorry guys, and b equal to 20. And you can also declare a variable separately like integer c. And Java provides a facility for you to guys to declare variable anywhere in entire program. So you can declare a variable anywhere if you want. So let's just say I'm going to declare another variable here. I'm going to type c, and let's say I'm going to print the value of a and b. So I'm going to type integer, sorry, I'm going to type something like system dot out, oh shit, my, okay, now print line, and I'm gonna type something like a value, oh sorry guys, make you I'm very bad with keyboards, of a. Again, this little plus symbol here is a concatenating operator. It's basically gonna add two strings, so it's gonna add the value of a to the string that is the value of a semicolon string, and I'll put a semicolon there, and there's no error. Now I'm gonna copy this again and print it down. Thank God, some of the oh, what the, okay. Thank God who invented copy paste, God bless him. And I'm gonna type b here, and of course changing the message b, and I'm gonna type something like system and I'm gonna type something like sum of variable a and b is, and I'm gonna concatenate again c, put a semicolon at the end, and make sure there are no errors. So I'm getting an error, local variable c might not been initiated. Oh sorry, I forgot to add this guys. So again I'm going to save this file. Here c is equal to a plus b. You can add a variable, like you can add two variables like that, as you can see, or you can also directly add 10 plus 20. But in pretty big programs we are going to use variables, and I guess that's pretty much easy to use variables and numbers. So I'm gonna click on this little run button, and let's just see. And here's my output. Value of 10 and 20 is 30. Again guys, another math bonus tutorial for you guys. So variables are just like pretty much temporary value holders, you could say. It's just like you know, something like we done in 5th grade max or 6th grade max, if you remember, where your algebra got started. We used to variables like x is equals to 10, blah blah blah. So that's it guys, that's it for today's tutorial, and check for other tutorials. Thank you guys, bye.